Hi, I'm Sheri Griffin and I'm a Realtor, so let's get down to it. I want to take a few moments today and talk to you about what a home inspector should cover when he's doing a home inspection. Now, this isn't inclusive, but these gives you some ideas when it's time to do a home inspection. Home inspection usually happens as quickly as possible after your offer has been accepted. So you need to work with a realtor, and she or he will give you a number of names of home inspectors. It's up to you to do your due diligence to go online and check out these different home inspectors and then make your choice. Now, the way a home inspection usually works is that they go out and they do the inspection, and then usually the last hour you, the buyer, are able to come and he'll go over that report with you. And then you'll pay him because he wants his money up front. Once his report's done, he will email you a copy of that report. At that time, I'll be there as well, and I'll also ask that I get a summary of that report so I'll know what he says as well. And once that's done and everything, then we need to make some decisions about if we're going to ask for any repairs that are found on that report. But let's jump back in and find out exactly what it is he's doing. So these are some things that he's going to be looking at. So I just want to let you know up front what to expect. So it's important. Now, if you have any questions, you want to learn more about home inspections, you can go to www.ashi.org. That is the American Society of Home Inspections, and they'll go in more detail on what a home inspector should be doing for you, the prospective new home owner. But first thing he's going to be looking at is structure. He's going to look at the skeletal aspects or impact of the home. In other words, the foundation, the framing, and he's going to inspect those kind of things. Then he's going to look at the exterior of the house. He's going to look at the sidewalks. He's going to look at driveways. He's going to look at steps. He's going to look at windows. He's going to look at doors. He's going to look at the siding, the trim, the surface draining. Anything that has to do with the exterior part of that home, he's going to be looking at and inspecting. He's going to be looking at attached porches as well, decks and balconies. Now, the next thing he's going to be looking at is roofs. He's going to take a ladder and he's going to climb up on top of that roof, and he's going to basically determine the age of the roof. He's going to determine the condition of the roof. He's going to check out the flashings up there. He's going to look at the drainage. He's going to check and see if there's missing shingles. He's going to tell you overall, what the condition of that roof is. Then he's going to look at plumbing. Now he's going to examine the water supply, the drainage system. He's going to look at the hot water heater. He's going to look at fuel systems. In other words, if it's got a propane tank on the property, he's going to make sure that that's kind of hooked up properly. He's going to look to see what kind of water pressure you've got in the house. If it's an older home, if the water pressure is not that great, if there's banging pipes, rust comes out when he turns on the faucet, corrosions, those could be problems down the line for a new homeowner kind of a thing. Anyway, he's going to be examining the plumbing. He's going to turn on all the faucets in a house to make sure everything is running properly. He's going to look for leaks too, to see if there's been any damage from water in the past. Then he's going to look at electrical. He's going to find the electrical panel in the house, and he's going to look at all the circuit breakers and make sure there's adequate amount of circuit breakers for the house and that the right amps are in that box for the house. He will also go in each room and he will check out every single outlet in the house and make sure that they all have the current like they should. And he'll also check to make sure that if there is a, I lost my thought here. electrical socket in a bathroom, he'll make sure that it is the special kind of socket that's supposed to be in there. So same as in the kitchen. He'll also check heating. He'll make sure that the vents and the flute and the chimney for that heating system is all in good shape. He'll check on the age of that. He'll make sure that that heating system is adequate for the size house, and he'll make notations on that as well. He'll also check the air conditioner and make sure that it's in good shape. He'll check out the energy source on it. Is it energy efficient? Is it the right size for that house as well? And he'll note that in his report. The interior, he's going to, again, he's going to check for plumbing leaks. He's also going to look for damage for rot. He's going to look for construction defects and other issues that might actually be in that house. He's going to look at walls. He's going to look at ceilings. He's going to look at floors. He's going to look at steps, again, on sidewalks and railings. He's going to look at countertops and cabinets. He's going to look at garage doors and garage door systems and if they're working. He's going to check on your ventilation and insulation in the attic. He's going to make sure that you've got adequate insulation upstairs. He's also going to make sure that you have the appropriate insulation for the climate where you live. So if you don't have appropriate insulation in a house, it can lead to excess moisture in your home, and that can lead to mold and water damage. So he's going to be checking all those things. He's also going to check on fireplaces. You know, fireplaces are charming to have in your house, but he's going to make sure that they are properly ventilated, and he's also going to make sure that if it's a wood fireplace, that it's properly installed correctly. And he is also going to, like I said, he's going to examine the vents and the flutes for those. And if you have a wood burning appliance like a wood burning stove, he'll check that, make sure it's vented right as well. Well, those are some of the things that a home inspector is going to be checking when he does that home inspection. And when we go in that last hour and visit with him, he's going to go over that report with you. He'll have pictures and he'll show you things that he's concerned about, or if he finds something that needs to be replaced, taken care of, he's going to point those things out too, which is going to allow us to then fill out a special form that we'll give to the sellers and say, we need to have this addressed, or we'd like to have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10 taken care of in the house before we move forward. Then the seller has to make a decision and say, okay, I'll take care of 1, 2, 3, but I'm not going to take care of 10. And we can do that. And if that's acceptable to you, then we sign off on it and we move forward with the deal. Okay, well, that's it for a home inspection. If you have any other questions, I'd be delighted to help you. And that www.ashi.org website, again, that's the American Society of Home Inspectors. You can check that site out too. I'm Miss Sheri Griffin, and yes, I'm a realtor, and I work with Keller Williams Realty Boise-Turner Group here in Nampa, Canyon County. If you have any questions, give me a call, 208-880-9932. And I look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye.